Aries, hi, and welcome to October. A lot is going to change, and we will get into it because I do remember that your video had something to do with fate and needing to let fate direct your path, right? The universe, God, whoever order your steps, and you kind of take the back seat. So we have to talk about that because I feel like you guys still aren't really understanding that message, and you will see why. As a reminder, this is for anybody that has their sun, moon, rising, midheaven, and or their Venus in Aries. So welcome. If you are cross-watching or you were just curious and wanted to click on this video, hello, and there is a message in here for you. I do hope you find it well. Coming into the first week of October, what you guys will experience, you have the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Death card. Coming into the third week of October, you have the Five of Cups with the Two of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, and they're in the obstacles position. So coming into the end of the month and where you will find yourself or what you need to do to overcome, you have the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. Overall, this is really not a bad spread, you guys. There's just like a couple hiccups in the road. I definitely feel like the Six of Pentacles, because the six corresponds to the sixth house in your natal chart, and the sixth house is typically Virgo's house, so it talks about like service, but also talks about like fortune, like as far as like your job and finances are concerned. It's ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is all about like commerce and collaboration. You know, when you think of Mercury, think of Gemini, because that's third house, which is Gemini's house. And they're like the street rats, you know, always need to be out in the streets to be up to date with like the most recent like lingo, and like as far as what's going on in fashion, like always just has to be up to date. So think about that this month and their energy and how you can embody that fully to really receive all the good that is here on the financial front, right? A lot of that is going to come from networking. If you have started a business, it has been slow moving as far as you getting those financial gains. I'm definitely getting that with the Six of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, right? It's been slow to move as far as your name and reputation being built upon and gaining traction in that area of your life. It's been slow coming as far as being able to have more stable relationships with people, and there being that sense of kind of wanting to share, you know, and have that reciprocity. It's been slow moving, but here with the Death card, be ready for a transition for the month of October, okay? It's going to be crazy. And Scorpio is in Venus, so just prepare for there to be greater depth. So if that's what you've been seeking, that's what you've kind of been waiting for to have, right, in your life, then it is on its way this month. Okay, by the end of the month, you will definitely feel what I'm talking about, or pretty much just whenever you watch the video, because energy is fluid, so things can happen at different times, okay? But yeah, overall, again, it's not a bad reading. You just have these small hiccups. Like, why, when things start to go well in your life, do you put yourself here? What is this all about? This is a card of finding what you're looking for. This is also fifth house, which is Leo's house, and that deals with love affairs as well as entertainment. So just being playful and knowing how to have a good time. Like, that house is all about joy and optimism, okay? But for some reason, this is here. So again, is it going back into the relationships and how they haven't been satisfying? You felt emotional lack when it comes to like romantic relationships, right? There aren't any love affairs in your life. There is nobody to love at this point in your life. So you at this point don't have anybody to share this with this Two of Pentacles. Is that what is going on? Why can't you just celebrate the good that is here though? You have to have gratitude for what is in order for what can be or that will be to manifest in your life, okay? You have to be grateful for the process of things as they are happening, and as you get to experience them, just being more present and more in the moment. I'm also getting that with all the earth that is trickled in throughout this spread. There's a lack of being grounded at this time and just being grateful for what is, okay? And that is what's the hold up here with fate, releasing things at a faster rate and giving you more things to be proud of and or to celebrate. So if you found yourself in this kind of position, then quickly pivot so that you can get out of that and the Wheel of Fortune can be in a different position. And we really want it more so for the future position, right? How you can walk into things better. So just work on that. Some of you guys now with business, I feel like you have some hiccups in October because you're trying to learn now what to do with your money. This is kind of like when new money makes money, you want to be very smart with how much you're saving and making sure that you have all your documents ready and prepared, because when tax season rolls around, you know, you don't want to be in this energy. Definitely you want to know what you're doing, and you want to make sure you took the necessary precautions so that you are within the legalities of whatever stipulations the IRS puts on like taxes and just businesses in general. You want to make sure that you are solid there. If not that, you're just wanting to learn more information. Some of you might feel like you don't know enough about your craft, and so you're going to work on that this month. You have to also work on faith that it's going to come together, right? Because twos is all about like having faith in things, and also like having the confidence in your life, just all together, just having the confidence within. So yeah, some of you guys feel like you need to know more information. Some of you guys will just be working on like marketing so that you can get your name out there, and trying to figure out like the back end of that. Like I feel like you guys are building things, so like building websites, again, building any documents, or coming up with the documents that you feel like you will need for your business, coming up with a business plan so that you know how much money needs to be invested into it, being just a little bit more serious about the foundation work right now, right? There's just a little bit of hiccups there. But yeah, if not that, back on love, somebody, one of you guys, both of you guys, if you're separated, you can't stop thinking about this person, because in the midst of the mess that's occurred in your life, there's a cup that still stands. There's a cup of love that you still have for somebody in your past. But the issue is that there is no intention to really move it forward. Some of you guys are just trying to make resistance where there doesn't need to be any, because you don't want to cooperate. Like, you're going against the partnership that you know your soul desires to have, or the companionship. There's like some resistance there. But yeah, coming into the end of October, you know, with this Ace of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and Three of Pentacles, there is some good energy here. This is being playful. This is passion. This is romance that can come into your life, you know. This is a chance to reignite the flame if this person so deeply cannot get you off of their mind. You know, you're all they think about from day in and day out, you know, or they are all that you think about, right? This is vice versa energy. But yeah, a passionate moment can be shared between you and this person by the end of the month. Some of you guys, though, you're just getting really good news on the business front. Again, networking is going to be really important for you, Aries. Okay. Correspondences. I am seeing a lot of things in emails. I feel like, yeah, whatever this is with the business, once you get through this and once you get everything set up that you need to, the ball can then roll. It's just like so this is on your part with the Two of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Why it hasn't turned in your favor yet is because you have to finish up some things on the back end. And as soon as you do that, the Wheel of Fortune can then release this. So if it doesn't happen, it's because you're not doing your part by the end of October. This is too good to pass up though. But I am seeing like people are hearing good things about you and wanting to come to you because you're highly recommended type of energy. Like they appreciate your craft and they appreciate what you do, and so they're coming to you. I guess this is where I can plug myself in. I am now open to doing personal private readings, so definitely hit me up in the email I will leave in the description box below. But this is having the opportunity to do more. And to have that exchange with people that kind of helps you and gives you, again, more information for you to integrate into your own life and for you to play with in your career or just in your relationships, right? I feel like for some people that are single, you take relationships or the dating process the wrong way, and that can be going through a transition. You've kind of been hurting yourself because you've been putting all of your eggs in one basket in a sense, and then it just gets turned around. But coming into the end of the month, it's like you can now realize that it's okay to be playful and flirtatious and to go out on dates and to play the field, because through that you are able to interact with people and really know what it is that you gravitate the most towards and what it is that you really need in a companionship, what really lights that flame when it comes to relationships. Okay, and then that can just help you be, when you're ready to be more serious, you know, because you had the opportunity to play the field. But not just that, it's just like you can always carry that with you, and it just gives you more emotional intelligence and can just help you in your relationship or your platonic relationships if it's not romantic. But yeah, there's opportunity for sex here. A nice cute little fling. Just you're very magnetic by the end of October and or extremely attractive to people in October. They kind of just want to be immersed in your energy. They like the way that you feel, because there's like a vivaciousness that comes with fire signs, you know. It's just very natural to just be very out and extroverted. So if you guys have been a little bit more slow to go out or enjoy yourself or enjoy life more, by the end of the month you're definitely feeling more extroverted and in the mood to be social. So yeah, party it up. There are some celebrations. You are definitely putting yourself in positions where you're in places where you're appreciated and not just tolerated, you know what I'm saying? I'm also getting that because you have the King of Swords that's here at the bottom. Also, as far as relationships are concerned, a power player, a very good strategist, somebody that is really good with law. You know, they're just very intellectual. Somebody that can be a very good advisor or mentor, maybe coming into your life, or you need to attract them into your life, because they can definitely help you when it comes to business. And it might transition into something that is more of a love, I don't want to necessarily say affair, but a relationship. That can also be on the table because you had the Page of Cups underneath the Eight of Pentacles with the King of Swords on top, okay? This person might be younger than you, but don't let that kind of muddle the fact that they can still be smarter than you. They have a different set of skills than what you do. So I'm definitely getting that. So you can be dealing with an air sign by the end of the month, or that is somebody that is coming in. So that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah. As far as your chakras are concerned, your heart chakra is here. Sacral chakra is here. Your root chakra, it's a little underactive. And not really seeing too much of the throat chakra, so that might be underactive. Just check on that. You know where you are at when you watch this video. but always heed your own personal intuition. So above all else, just make sure your third eye, crown chakra, are activated. Okay, that's what I have for you guys. So if this resonated, definitely give me a thumbs up, share this with your friends and family, and do subscribe for more.